Record spike in the VIX rocked Wall Street this week. The volatility index, known as the fear gauge, recorded its biggest one-day jump on record, closing at the highest level that we've seen since October 2020. The catalyst? Rising recession fears and a massive unwind of short positions. More than $4 billion was erased from 10 of the largest short volatility ETFs from their highs. We want to bring in volatility expert Jim Carroll. He's a senior wealth advisor and portfolio manager at BelastRock. Jim, it's great to have you here. So talk to us about the moves that we've seen specifically in the VIX over the last several trading days. We had the massive spike to start the week. Here we are today, right around 24. Is this maybe comforting? Should investors be looking at the massive pullback that we have seen as maybe a telltale sign that things are going to calm down or on the cusp of calming down shortly?
Nvidia's stock saw a substantial increase of over 6% on Thursday, which is particularly noteworthy given the broader rise in tech stocks and a sharp market recovery. This uptick comes after a significant dip the previous day, highlighting the volatile nature of the current market. The broader risk-on movement, driven by positive employment data showing a decline in initial unemployment claims, played a crucial role in alleviating fears of a looming recession, thus boosting investor confidence in tech stocks like Nvidia. Although being a dominant player in the tech world, especially in the realm of AI and semiconductor technology, the past few months have been challenging for the tech giant. It has been a roller coaster ride for its stock, facing significant volatility, primarily due to trade restriction scenarios and global stock market fallout. Despite these recent setbacks, Nvidia is showing signs of a strong recovery. Let's break down why Nvidia is bouncing back and what investors should keep an eye on. Despite this recent surge, it's important to recognize the broader context. Nvidia's stock has lost around 25% of its value since its peak in June, a decline that wiped out over $750 billion in market capitalization. This drop can largely be attributed to fading enthusiasm around AI investments and growing concerns about the U.S. economy. The semiconductor sector, including Nvidia, is highly sensitive to shifts in market sentiment, particularly around emerging technologies like AI. Even with the recent dip, analysts remain optimistic about Nvidia's future. A bullish note from Piper Sandler highlighted the recent sell-off as a significant buying opportunity, not just for Nvidia, but for semiconductor stocks in general. The optimism from analysts suggests confidence in Nvidia's long-term growth prospects, particularly given its dominant position in the AI and data center markets. Product delays and corporate demand. There have been reports of potential delays in Nvidia's next-generation chip, Blackwell, which could have added to investor concerns. However, analysts like Antoine Chikaiban from New Street Research have downplayed these fears, pointing out that the demand for Nvidia's products remains robust. The continued high demand, especially from major tech firms, is a strong indicator that Nvidia's growth trajectory remains intact, despite these short-term challenges. A significant portion of Nvidia's revenue, over 40%, comes from major tech companies such as Microsoft, Meta, Alphabet, and Amazon. These firms are ramping up their spending on data center infrastructure, a trend that bodes well for Nvidia. The increasing investment in AI and cloud services by these giants ensures a steady demand for Nvidia's GPUs, particularly those used in data centers and AI applications. Future prospects. A strong outlook for 2025. Looking ahead, the outlook for Nvidia remains promising. Expectations for 2025 are solid, with capital expenditure plans from major tech firms already in place. This anticipated growth is largely driven by the ongoing expansion of AI technologies, where Nvidia continues to play a pivotal role. The AI boom, although facing some skepticism, is expected to remain a key driver of Nvidia's success. Nvidia operates in the highly cyclical semiconductor industry, where demand and pricing can fluctuate significantly. This cyclical nature can lead to sharp swings in profitability and stock stability. Moreover, Nvidia's reliance on the AI boom and the overall health of the U.S. economy makes it particularly sensitive to changes in market conditions. As seen recently, concerns about the sustainability of AI investments and economic uncertainty have led to sell-offs not only in Nvidia, but across the tech sector. Upcoming second quarter earnings. Investors should mark their calendars for August 28th, when Nvidia will report its second quarter earnings. This report is highly anticipated, especially in light of the recent market volatility. Nvidia's performance in this quarter could significantly influence its stock price, making it a key date for investors to watch closely.
It's not quite the kind of Gen AI hotness that people talk about, but I think it's like it's all the transformer architectures, and it's a similar thing of just building up more and more general models.
Embedding unstructured data into features and.
Yeah, I mean, one of the big things that just drives quality improvements is, it used to be that you'd have a different model for each type of content, right? So a recent example is, we had, one model for ranking and recommending reels and another model for ranking and recommending more long-form videos. And then, it takes some product work to basically make it so that the system can display, anything in line. But the more you kind of just create more general recommendation models that can span everything, it just gets better and better. So I mean, part of it I think is just like economics and liquidity of content, and the broader of a pool that you can pull from, you're just not having these weird inefficiencies of pulling from different pools. But yeah, I mean, as the models get bigger and more general, that gets better and better. So yeah. I kind of dream of one day, like you can almost imagine all of Facebook or Instagram being, like a single AI model that has unified all these different content types and systems together that actually have different objectives over different time frames, right? Because some of it is just showing you, what's the interesting content that you're going to be, that you want to see today. But some of it is helping you build out your network over the long term, right? People you may know or accounts you might want to follow.
And these multimodal models tend to be much better at recognizing patterns, weak signals and such. And so one of the things that people always, it's so interesting that AI has been so deep in your company. You've been building GPU infrastructure, running these large recommender systems for a long time. Now you're
a little slow on it, actually, getting to GPUs.
Nvidia's recent stock performance has been a roller coaster, reflecting both the challenges and opportunities in the tech and semiconductor sectors. While the stock has faced a significant decline, the recent rebound signals that Nvidia remains a strong player with substantial growth potential. The combination of continued demand from corporate giants, analyst optimism, and a promising outlook for AI and data center technologies suggests that Nvidia is well positioned for future success. However, the path forward is not without risks. The cyclical nature of the semiconductor industry, coupled with economic uncertainties, means that Nvidia's stock is likely to remain volatile. Investors should stay informed and be prepared for potential fluctuations, especially as new economic data and corporate earnings reports are released. In conclusion, while Nvidia may face short-term challenges, its long-term prospects remain bright, making it a compelling option for investors looking to capitalize on the ongoing tech revolution. If you enjoyed this analysis, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to stay updated on the latest in stock market news and analysis. And keep an eye on Nvidia's upcoming earnings report. It could be a game changer.